taken into police custody.
Alitaimu mwenzake anaingia, ndo pia yeye akaingia na akafunga mlango wa msikiti. Baadaye ndo akatoa panga, akaanza kuwashambulia.
They add that the man had been attending prayers at the mosque for the past 3 months, but rarely interacted with others. Some worshippers believe the suspect may have been distressed following an earlier incident in which his mobile phone was allegedly stolen by a motorcycle taxi rider outside the mosque.
Alikuwa amekuja na pikipiki hapa nje kwa gate. Wakati alikuwa anatoa simu alipe, yule mtu wa pikipiki alimpokonya hiyo simu na akatoroka nayo.
Police have condoned of the launched investigations. Despite the shock, worshippers later they returned to continue with prayers. Muslim faithful who gathered here at Westlands Mosque at dawn during this holy month of Ramadan have expressed deep distress following the attack and are now calling on security agencies to enhance security, especially around mosques. Victor Ngaruya, NTV at Westlands Mosque, Nairobi.
Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe is facing mounting pressure after repeatedly snubbing summons by the Senate, including an invitation to attend a retreat in Naivasha on Saturday. Senators have now issued a final warning to the CS, cautioning that a failure to honor the next summons before the plenary expected within the next 2 weeks will attract serious consequences. David Muthoka reports on the senators' growing frustration with CS Kagwe on a day that Chris Kiptoo, the Treasury Principal Secretary, also failed to appear before the House. Our reporter David Muthoka will bring you that report shortly, but just a recap of our top story tonight, and that is the death of Emurua Dikir, Member of Parliament Johana Ngeno, popularly known as Ngong. He is among the 6 people who perished in a helicopter crash at Chepkiab area in Mosop constituency. Honorable Ngeno was traveling from Endebess constituency with 5 other people when the crash happened. We have received a statement tonight from the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Moses Wetangula, announcing the death of the Emurua Dikir Member of Parliament, the late Honorable Johana Ngeno, who he says was his 3rd consecutive term in Parliament, having been elected in 2013. Until his timely demise, he served with distinction as the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Housing, Urban Planning and Public Works, and also a member of the Liaison Committee. In the 12th Parliament, Johana Ngeno served as a member of the Justice and Legal Affairs Committee. The statement further says that a team led by the Tinderet constituency Member of Parliament, Honorable Julius Meli, assisted by Honorable Mugambi Rindikiri and 8 other members, will assist the family in giving an honorable send-off to the late Member of Parliament. We'll continue to give you more details on this developing story as and when we receive them. Elsewhere, the United Opposition is calling for sanctions against President William Ruto's government from the international community following revelations that questionable foreign nationals have been granted Kenyan passports. While decrying the clampdown on human and civic rights, the opposition is optimistic that they may upset President William Ruto's re-election bid, as Bridget Ngana now reports.
On the second day tour of Nakuru County, the opposition landed in Bahati sub-county, where the DCP party leader Rigathi Gachagua slammed local leaders for supporting the government.
Watu wetu hapa Nakuru, wakulima wa Pareto wameumia, na mashamba ya Pareto na manyumba ya Pareto Board Kasongo wanapanga kunyakua.
The opposition is concerned on Kenya's sovereignty, her shrinking democratic space and poor diplomatic appeal owing to the president's affiliation with Sudan's RSF leader Muhammad Dagalo.
90.
Yes, Hemedti.
Kwa hivyo dunia imekuwa wazi. Wewe kama unanyanyasa watu ambao Wanatetea haki zao, siku zako zitakuja hivi karibuni.
Kenyan passport has been degraded. Tumepoteza heshima kwa passport yetu. Vitambulisho vya Kenya, wamefungua mpaka wa Kenya na Somalia, wanaanza kupeana vitambulisho kwa watu wasio wa Kenya. And we must call out William Ruto. You cannot endanger the lives of Kenyans and endanger the lives of the rest of the international community. So I'm calling on the international community, those who are represented in Nairobi, to closely monitor what William Ruto is doing.
PLP party leader Martha Karua, who was attending a separate event in Kiambu, also slammed President William Ruto over the passports scandal.
So who gave Kenyan nationality? And all these people are people who have taken photographs with Dr. William Ruto. The question I want to ask him, looking at him without glasses, are you selling Kenyan citizenship, Dr. Ruto? If so, you have desecrated that office of the president.
Riding on their movement that currently carries a national outlook, these leaders believe they have the magic bullet that will stop President William Ruto's two-term attempt.
Tunaenda kuweka historia ya kumuondoa Ruto baada ya miaka mitano. Na wale ambao wanafikiri kwamba wataiba kura zetu, haitawezekana, maana ile range ambayo tutaweka itakuwa kura mingi sana.
On Sunday, the United Opposition heads towards Nyandarua and Nyeri counties, still on their popularization campaign that they are the better option compared with the current regime. Bridget Ngana, NTV, Nakuru.
And that report by Bridget Ngana brings us to a break on NTV Weekend Edition. Just a recap of our top story tonight. We're following up on the development of the chopper crash in Mosop, where Emuru Dikir, a member of Parliament, Honorable Johanna Ngeno, has been confirmed as among the 6 persons dead on board the chopper crash. A statement from Parliament from the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula. A team has been appointed, led by the Direct Member of Parliament, Honorable Julius Meli, to assist the family in burial preparations and send-off preparations moving forward. The late Johanna Ngeno, born in 1972, attended Mogondo Primary School before proceeding to Maseno National School for his secondary school studies. The Parliamentary Service Commission says they convey their heartfelt condolences to the families and friends of the late Honorable Ngeno and the families of the other passengers who lost their lives. We'll give you more details on that after this break. Just stay with us.
Did you know that rice provides essential B vitamins which supports the nervous system and is a rich source of instant carbohydrates, ideal for
Nirvana rice, perfect for all.
Perfect for every table.
Nirvana rice, perfect for all, perfect for every table.
Every meal we share. Nirvana rice, trusted and able. Good morning, Babu.
Hey, welcome. Have some chai. Have some cereal. You know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Oh, I know, Babu. I have my cereal right here. I'm all about the oats. In fact, you should try Pillows. It's lighter and healthier.
Babu has been eating the same cereal for the last 40 years. Feels so good to be young again.
Philos, a product by Bidco Africa.
Every
Revisha Ushinde. Open and save in your KCB Gold Savings account and win 50k a holiday inaweza drop instantly. 500k can hit your MMF anytime. One bedroom apartment ya 5.7 million can be yours. Revisha Ushinde. KCB, for people who better.
Good evening and welcome back to NTV Weekend Edition. The top story and developing story tonight is the news of the chopper crash where 6 people have been confirmed dead. Among them, Emurua Dikir, Member of Parliament Johanna Ngeno, and tributes are pouring in fast and furious from members of Parliament and state officials. The Interior Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, says, "It is with profound shock and sorrow that I have received the news of the passing of 6 Kenyans, including my brother, Honorable Johanna Ngeno, the MP for Emurua Dikir. I have known Ngeno since we first joined Parliament together in 2013 as a dedicated public servant. He represented his constituents with passion and courage and always spoke his mind without fear. He was also instrumental in empowerment programs across the country, particularly for artists, a cause that he pursued to the very end. My deepest condolences to the family, friends, and the people of Emurua Dikir following the passing of their beloved Member of Parliament. My thoughts and prayers are also with the families of the 5 people who perished with him in a chopper crash. May God rest their souls in eternal peace and comfort their loved ones." That is a statement from the Interior Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Kipchumba Murkomen, as more leaders, members of Parliament and state officials continue to send in their messages of condolence following the death of a Member of Parliament, Johanna Ngeno Kipyegon. Now, in May of 2025, President William Ruto assented to the Disability Act of 2025, legislation intended to strengthen protections, enforcement, and inclusion for persons with disabilities in Kenya. On paper, it signals progress. But as with many laws, the real test lies beyond the Gazette notice. So tonight, we ask what really changes in practice. Are buildings, digital platforms, transport systems, and budgets aligned with the new law?